Hello. Okay, this is my first time ever doing this officially, so if anyone is here and wants to hop in the chat, feel free to let me know how the audio is and visual, because I can't tell. But hello, welcome. Today we're going to be playing Stardew Valley, and so I'll give a little intro to myself as I... Oops, wrong one, because we're going to be starting a new game, obviously, and this is going to be the first time ever I've done a Joja run, so I'm very excited. Okay. Don't have a name yet, but I think since we're doing a Joja run, I'm gonna go full capitalist frat boy, which means, we're gonna go, I believe yes, there is full body paint blue, and of course, blue eyes, blue hair, blue everything. So while I adjust these settings, I will introduce myself. Oh, actually, I forgot to turn off one little thing. I have a blue light filter on my computer, but I meant to turn it off. So hello, I am Spoons404. If you are curious where that name comes from, keep wondering. No, I'm kidding, I'll tell you. I highly encourage you to look up, wait, sorry, I'm trying to get like a deeper blue. Anyway, I highly encourage you to research on your own time, spoon theory, but I will give a brief overview for now. So I am chronically ill, and spoon theory is a way to kind of help describe the experience of living with energy limiting chronic conditions, and it uses spoons, like physical spoons, you heard me right, like dinner spoons, you know, food, soup, good soup. It uses spoons as a tangible item to represent energy as a limited resource. So definitely there are way better descriptions of it if you look it up online, but that is kind of a brief overview of why I'm Spoons404, because I do have several energy limiting conditions, and hence the 404, error 404, because I never have any spoons because I'm always exhausted. Anyway, back to Stardew, and that's what's most important here, am I right? So we are gonna be a boy because obviously we are frat boy all the way. What would be a good... I'm thinking like spikes. Like, oh, that's the one. I don't even have to look any further. That's the one. I do like the all blue person idea, not because of the movie Avatar, which I know almost nothing about. That shirt is good. But because, wait, I think there's a J shirt. Yes, there it is, Joja. Oh, perfect. Okay, now I need to match the blue with the shirt, because I am very picky like that. And I forget what I was saying before I got distracted by shirts. And that's gonna happen a lot on this channel. I'm gonna get distracted very easily, because I do in my life. And that's not gonna be any different online. I'm not gonna be able to match that exactly, but I think that's pretty close, so we're gonna go with that. Sometimes it's easier to tell on the back, but I think that's pretty close. Let's see, do we wanna wear a skirt? No, I think we're gonna go long. The shorts kind of show off our blue legs. I kind of like that. I think we'll do that. Oh yes, is there anything blue? I guess it's all blue, because I made my hair blue. What is that? Well now that's intriguing. Those kind of goggle glasses. No, but that doesn't fit frat boy vibes. Oh, that does. That's what we're doing. It's not blue, but it's correct. Alright. Now to choose an animal. I think definitely a frat boy would have a dog. And I honestly like this one because of the blue collar. And it just, oh, but that feels like a frat boy dog. Oops. Okay, so should we go frat boy dog, blue collar? I think we're gonna do blue collar. I did brainstorm about my name a lot, and I definitely, obviously, I'm gonna choose a J name because of Joja and because J names. I think my character really truly is gonna embody a J name man, so I think I'm gonna go with Jason. I literally have been thinking of a farm name all day, and I had 0 ideas. So right now I'm just gonna put favorite thing, obviously JojaCorp. Ideas for a farm. Oh, I also thought about the map, and I think we're gonna do a beach farm. And my reasoning for that is, see, because it seems counterintuitive, because going the Joja route, it's all gonna be about profit, right? So you're gonna want the most profitable land, which is not the beach farm, at least not profitable in terms of crop growth. But what is more capitalist than taking over a tiny island, destroying the natural ecosystem for your own personal gain? Nothing. So beach farm it is. Farm name? Still don't know. See, I could go something obvious like bootlicker farm. I could go, the stream title Wednesdays are for the boys, obviously based on Saturdays are for the boys. But that's too long for a farm title. Pop off in the chat if you have any suggestions, because I'm really not a creative person. I'm just good at, like, building off other people's creativity. And is good the right word that we would use? I don't know, but I'm something. Anyway, back to naming my farm. Do we want to make it something that starts with a J? You know what? We are gonna go so incredibly uncreative and just call it Fratboy Farm. Now here's a question. Do we do all one word, Fratboy Farm, or do we do Fratboy Farm? 2 words. 3 words, technically, with farm. Frat, space boy, space farm. We're gonna do all one word. And we're also gonna do an I, because I feel like that's... No, it's not. Now that I'm looking at it, we're using a Y. Here we go, into the game, the exciting part. Oh my god. I've never done a Joja run before, and so I'm very excited. I have heard that it is a much better route to take, actually, than the community center, but I've only ever done the community center because I feel so bad doing the Joja route. But here we go. I feel like I'm gonna disappoint my grandpa. Not my real life grandpa, but this grandpa right here in the bed. Side note, there's like a second lump next to him. Is that another person? Is that perhaps an animal, like a dog or a cat? I don't know. I love the little Junimo Easter egg on the... I guess it's not an Easter egg when it's in the game, the same game, but I still think it's an Easter egg. And the cutlass on the wall, just incredible. This is my favorite game. I don't know if you could tell by the fact that I'm streaming it and talking about it and play it all the time. But you wouldn't know that if you don't know me. But if you do know me, you know that most of my time is spent playing Stardew. Join us. Thrive. I usually skip the intro, so tell me why I've never noticed that guy with the cowboy hat, like, sticking his tongue out and licking the air. That was a little disturbing. Oh my god, there's a skeleton on the right too. Wait, this is so funny because I haven't seen the intro in so long because I always click skip intro. I also think it's very funny that doing a Joja run kind of like negates this entire intro scene, because I'm not in dire need of a change. I'm actually just gonna move to the farm and make the farm more like this place of work. Let me read this aloud with dramatic feeling. Dear Jason, if you're reading this, yeah, I'm sorry, I can't do this seriously when I say Dear Jason. Anyway, sorry to anyone named Jason out there, by the way. I have nothing against you personally. Lost sight of what mattered most in life. JojaCorp. Oh, no, it's real connections with other people in nature? What? So I dropped everything and I moved to the place I truly belong. Joja, the Joja warehouse. I've enclosed the deed to that place, my pride and joy. Stop. I cannot read this with a straight face. My pride and joy, Fratboy Farm. I forgot, I didn't even think about that when we were naming it, that like, this is my grandfather's farm, and my grandfather named it Fratboy Farm. Well, I know you'll honor the family name, my frat boy. P.S. is if Lewis is still alive. Still alive? How old is Lewis? I literally was under the impression Lewis was like in his late 50s, early 60s. Is he way older? Well, okay, no, I guess I got like late 60s, early 70s vibes from him. But still, if he's still alive, that's pretty... I thought my grandpa was significantly older than Lewis. But I guess not. Oh, well, you know what? I guess he did write that letter, not knowing when he would die. So that, I guess, that makes sense. Oh man, walking off the bus fully blue is hilarious. Let's go to Fratboy Farm. I've never done the beach map either, so this is literally gonna be an entirely new experience, this whole save. Okay, this is Fratboy Farm. Too natural. We gotta get rid of all of this nature. No nature for us. There's some good soil under... No, there's not. It's sand, Robin. It's sand. Sorry, maybe I should be going slower for those of you who have not played the game before. I'm always in... I've played this so much. And here we are, your new home. The storyline is he was in like a dead-end corporate office, same conformity job, and then his grandpa passed away, left me his farm, which is apparently on a beach, yet trees are growing on the beach, so that's a little confusing. Robin is the local carpenter. There's Lewis. See, he's gray. Okay, yeah. So I guess I definitely did get like 70s vibes from him, but 70s as in the age range, not the time period. Though who knows what he was up to in the 70s, the time period. Lewis is the mayor, Robin is the town carpenter, so she's introducing me to the farm, and then Lewis was in my house, I guess, which is a little disconcerting, but it says, welcome, I'm Lewis, mayor of Pelican Town. You know, everyone's been asking about you. Sorry, should I be using an old man voice? It's not every day that someone new moves in. It's quite a big deal. That's not an old man, I don't know what that is. I like that everything is blue except my shoes, and those are just brown. There are blue boots, I believe, and I can't wait to get those. So you're moving into your grandfather's old cottage. It's a good house, very rustic. Yeah, that's gonna change. I'll be fixing that. Rustic, that's one way to put it. Crusty might be a little more apt, though. As a frat boy, Robin, I agree. Rude. Nah, that's my vibe. Don't listen to her, Jason. She's just trying to make you dissatisfied so that you buy one of her house upgrades, which I will be buying. Side note, the first house upgrade that there is... Oh my gosh, hi Olive, welcome. I'm so excited. I'm shocked you like made a Twitch, or already had one, I don't know, but very excited. Or Olive or Olive, with the 101 live oil. I love it. Anyway, you must be tired from the long journey. You should get some rest. Tomorrow you ought to explore the town a bit and introduce yourself. I will. The townspeople would appreciate that. Do you think they're gonna be scared of me? Oh, I almost forgot. If you have anything to sell, just place it in this box here. I'll come by during the night to collect it. Nope, the old man voice hasn't gotten any better. Well, good luck. Okay, bye, Lewis. Bye, Robin. Thanks for walking me in a straight line, insulting my home, and then leaving. Oh, but yeah, side note, the first house upgrade you can get... Okay, the interior of the beach map is actually really cute. The beach map house. The first house upgrade is to get a kitchen. And so that means my grandfather lived his whole life in this cottage with no kitchen. And also, like, the room he died in with the fireplace and everything, where was that? Where was he? I thought he was on this farm. Whatever. 15 free parsnip seeds. Awesome. Introductions and getting started. So the introductions task is to greet all 28 townspeople, and then getting started is to cultivate and harvest a parsnip. I actually don't know where... Oh, I want to check the daily luck. Somewhat annoyed. Day 1 off to a bad start. Okay. Well, let's go explore this beach map and see where I can even plant crops. Can you plant in the sand on this map? I don't even know. Oh man, my tools are not in the order I like them to be. I always swap the order of them. That's how I like it. Okay. We just need to clear some space so we can plant 15 parsnips, which are a spring crop, as it is spring 1. I also love the calendar in this game. I think it's how the calendar absolutely should be. Olive said they're impressed by the audio and video quality. Thank you so much. I have a microphone because I'm a pro gamer. Okay. Here we go. Clearing rocks. The first couple days are like all pretty much just clearing the farm, so bear with me. But don't worry, we're gonna be here all night. I'm kidding, we're gonna be here for like a couple hours. Here being in this stream. Okay, let's try plowing this sand and see if I can actually plant stuff in it. Oh, amazing. Okay, that's actually gonna make it way better. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, like, I hope it grows. Yeah, okay, it will. They wouldn't let me plant it if it wouldn't grow. Okay. Fantastic. That's gonna make things a lot better. I really did think that you couldn't plant in the sand. Oh, you know what it is? I think it's you can't use sprinklers in the sand. That might be what I'm thinking of. I'm also gonna try, just for tonight, not forever, but for tonight I'm gonna try to not use the wiki, Stardew Wiki, which is the website that has, like, I totally missed a row of parsnips, like all info on everything Stardew, and every time I play, I am like glued to the wiki as my Bible, but tonight, I feel like just freestyling it, as Jason the Blue Joja fan? Devotee? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna need some more wood because I gotta make a chest, so let's chop down some trees. First things first. And then after I chop down a couple trees, I'll build a chest, and then we'll go into town and we'll meet some of the townspeople. I have also been considering who I am going to pursue out of the bachelors and bachelorettes, and hear me out. I know that, like, the obvious choice for this, the theme of this run that I'm doing is Alex, I feel like, because he has the frat boy energy. However, am I a frat boy? Yes. But more importantly, I am a And just to be clear, when I say I mean my character that you're looking at on the screen right now. Not me, personally, because I always go the community center route. But my character, Jason. Jason loves Joja, and he's such a big fan. And you know who else is a big fan of Joja? Or at least JojaCorp? Sam. And Sam even works at Joja. Like, Alex doesn't even have a job that I know of. And Jason's gonna be all about profit. So I think that we might pursue Sam. I got the wood, did not make a chest. Did you see me not be able to make up my mind as I started to run back to make the chest? And then I decided, no, I'll just go into town and make the chest later. And then I decided, no, I don't want to go into town without any empty pocket space. Because I don't even have pocket space to make a chest, actually. That's awkward. I'm gonna just throw some coal and run away from it. Okay, great. Let's build a chest for my things, for my treasures. I'm just gonna put it right here. Here, next to my mailbox. You will get to know also as you watch me play that I am a hoarder in real life and the game. And okay, so Olive Oil just commented, you naming your character after my situationship is really killing me. And I'm not kidding. I forgot that that was the name of your situationship. All I knew was that Jason had bad vibes, the name. That's literally why. I just didn't remember it at the moment. And I was trying to think, who do I know named Jason? Anyone? Yep. Well, I know of a Jason. And you know what? It makes it better that I chose the name Jason. It really, really does. Meg is sad one said, I've never done a beach run or a Joja run, so this is new territory for me. Me also. I've never done a Joja run, and I've never done a beach farm. And I really wanted my stream to be a new experience for me altogether. Just absolutely throw myself into the deep end. Oh, I keep forgetting I shouldn't click so fast through the dialogue because you guys have not actually... by you guys, I am referring to anybody who's watching this stream who has never played Stardew before, or just has played it, but like not as obsessively as I have. Oh man. Oh, I did it again. Okay, well that's Penny. You can search through the trash cans, but if you search through the trash in front of a townsperson, they will get mad at you. Evelyn, I love Evelyn. She's so sweet. Why hello and welcome to a little community, dear. You can call me Granny if you like. She's adorable. Ooh, Abigail. Hello. Oh, that's right. I heard someone new was moving on to that old farm. Yep, that's me. It's kind of a shame, really. I always enjoyed exploring those overgrown fields by myself. Come by anytime, Abigail. Actually, don't. Jason wouldn't say that. I gotta get into the mindset of Jason. Pierre's, I feel like, is always a good place to go to meet people. This is Leah. Or Leia. I always say Leah, but I don't actually know what it is. Oh, Caroline, no, come back. I love Caroline. Hello, you must be Jason the new farmer. I'm Caroline. I'm so happy people are in the chat sharing their Jason stories, though. Did I already say that? I don't know, but it makes me very confident with the name that I chose, so that's great. I don't think I want to buy more seeds today. Yes, I do, actually. I'm going to buy 3 potatoes. I only need a little bit of money. I should buy more than that. I'll buy 2 cauliflower also. Yeah, I don't need much money. Oh, I forgot to introduce myself to Pierre. Hello. Hey, it's Mr. Jason, the new farmer. I'm Pierre, owner of the local store. If you're looking for seeds, my shop is the place to go. Also buy produce from you for a good price. Yeah, and then when you sell the produce directly to him, if it's not like gold or iridium quality, everybody complains about it. They say, I think it was going bad. Pierre really be smack-talking me behind my back about my produce. I'm going to the library now, or museum. I don't know why I called it. Well, it is a library also. No one is in there. Okay, you can't talk to the guy behind the counter. He's just there. Does he have a name? I don't even remember. Let's go talk to Clint. Clint is the blacksmith. Pierre is a snake. I agree. And also, honestly, like, Caroline deserves so much better than Pierre. There's a cutscene later on. I guess this is like a minor spoiler, but not really. There's a cutscene later on where like Pierre has like a secret stash of something hidden, and it's like you never find out what it is. But I just know Caroline deserves better. We don't know if it's drugs or magazines or something, but whatever it is, why do you have to hide that from your wife? Huh? Hi, Vincent. Mom says not to talk to strangers, but you seem okay. I seem okay. I'm blue. Vincent. Vincent, if a blue man comes up to you. Emily. Love the blue hair, Emily. Ooh, I can read it on your face. You're gonna love it here in Pelican Town. You can read it on my blue face. I am gonna love it because there's a Joja. If you're ever looking for something to do in the evening, stop by the saloon. That's where I work. I will indeed. Maybe tonight, because there's not much else to do on day one. Because I'm already pretty low energy. I like to wait till they're off screen to rummage through the trash. I will go chop down some more trees. I feel like that's important. Oh, you know what? Let's walk around the forest here and do some foraging, see if there's anything, any spring onions or anything. Oh, here's Haley. Beautiful. Oh, you're that new farmer boy, aren't you? I am. My second thought, well, actually my second thought was Alex for a bachelorette to pursue. So choice 1, Sam. Choice 2, probably Alex, just because the vibe fits with Jason's vibe so well. And I have also heard, so when you play as a girl, Alex is like super sexist. He's like, I'd ask you to play catch with my football with me, but you're a girl, so anyway. Oh, but I've heard that when you are playing as a boy, it is no longer sexism. Then it just, especially if you pursue him romantically, it just comes off as a little bit of anti-queerness. Because it's just internalized. But then, then he opens up and he falls in love. So I do think that would be a good path, because I've also never pursued Alex. And the more I'm talking about it, actually, the more I'm kind of convincing myself that maybe I should pursue Alex. So I think to start, I'm going to be pursuing them both, Sam and Alex. And you know what? A little bit of Haley, because Haley loves the frat boy, I just know, because she loves Alex. Well, she doesn't love Alex. She likes Alex, and she wants his attention. And you know what? She deserves it. Oh no, my inventory is full. I didn't realize that. I might throw out these mixed seeds. I feel like spring onions are better to get me a little gold on day one. Going back to Fratboy Farm. I'm never gonna get used to that name. I look like, oh my gosh, I look like the girl in Willy Wonka who like turns into a giant blueberry. I look like stage 1 of blueberry. Blueberrification, stage 1. Phase 1 is better. Stage 1 sounds like a serious illness. Okay. Let's empty my backpack. Or I guess it's my pockets, because I don't have the backpack yet. And we're gonna... Why didn't I buy 3 cauliflowers so I could have a nice even rectangle? Now it's just lopsided, and Pierre's is closed, and there's nothing I can do. Oh well. Yeah, so I think it's that sprinklers don't work in the sand, which is going to be a bit of a challenge. There is, I believe, a farming area down below somewhere that I'm going to have to find. Let's look at the map. Sometimes I look at this map just for... So I think... So here's where I am planting. That doesn't seem accurate to where my house is. Haha, nope, I don't move on the farm. I forgot about that. It just shows me at the farm. So here's my house. I think that this area here is a little, like, dirt patch where sprinklers will work. So maybe that's where I'll plant, like, my important crops when it gets down to it. But that is, like, years down the line. I was just about to go to bed at 8:30 p.m. Absolutely not. We're going to clear my farm a little more. And then when I run out of energy, we'll go to the saloon on a Monday night. See what crowd's there on Monday night. You know it'll be Shane and Pam. Oh my gosh, I already leveled up in foraging, day 1. That's great. This is day 1, but I already want mastery because I love the iridium scythe. I was just talking about that with my friend earlier, because they are also playing Stardew and they are going for a perfection run and just got the iridium scythe, and it's so helpful for harvesting crops. Anyway, I'm super low energy, so I am gonna go into town. Also, when I'm super low energy, I like to keep my inventory locked on one that's like either empty or like just something like the scythe or something, because swinging that doesn't take any energy. And I always I'm a big accidental clicker, so if I'm holding like my pickaxe, I'm gonna deplete my energy immediately. Hey Shane, I don't know you. Why are you talking to me? He has a Joja sweatshirt. I mean, that makes sense. He works at Joja. Maybe I should go for Shane. No, I always go for Shane in like my classic, the first few like saves I ever did of Stardew. I keep clicking through so fast. I'm so sorry. Nothing like a sip of the good stuff to warm these old bones. I agree, Pam. As long as the good stuff is Joja Cola. Gus, the bartender. I never noticed this detail on his jacket. I actually really like it. Well, hello there. It's like a pattern, right? It's not like food splatter. Yeah, no, it looks like a pattern. It kind of looks a little inappropriate the more I look at it. So I'm gonna stop looking at it and I'm gonna say, well, hello there. I'm Gus, the chef and owner of the Star Drop Saloon. Welcome to Star Drop Saloon. Can I get you anything? Star Drop Saloon. My goodness. What's for sale? I don't have any money, so I'm not gonna buy anything, but super meal, that would be good too. Oh well. Goodbye. Time to go back home. Wow, in the dark the blue looks awesome. I mean, the blue looks awesome all the time, let's be real. But we're gonna go back home and go to bed. Yay, day 1 complete. Already leveled up in foraging. That's fantastic. Trees are now sometimes going to drop seeds. Amazing. New crafting recipe and a field snack crafting recipe. Great. That other one was spring seeds, which will grow the spring forageable crops for you. I really love the interior of the beach farm. I feel like it has the most actual like furniture and decorations out of all the maps. Normally it's pretty bare bones, but this is actually like already cute. So this fortune teller TV channel, I tend to check it every day because it tells you the luck for the day, and that's going to determine like, well, a lot of stuff. I'll try and point stuff out that it impacts as I go. Water break. Okay, the spirits feel neutral today. The day is in your hands. Cool. It impacts stuff like what quality your crops will be when you harvest them, when you go to the mines, like how many monsters will appear, things like that. advertisement. I keep finding cool stuff, but my backpack is full. Does this sound like you? Well, that's so funny. I actually like read this line, looked away, and did a "does this sound like you?" just because it felt like that's what would come next. And then it did come next. Sometimes I'm psychic. I'm kidding. I just played this game too much. Well, Pierre's got you covered. Stop by Pierre's General Store today and check out our affordable size 24 backpack. See you soon. Listen, it is affordable in comparison with late game money, okay, but day one, the backpack costs $2,500. I have $190. Pierre, lower your prices. Willie just got back from a fishing trip. He's gonna give me a fishing pole rod thing. Okay, let's do some crop care to the beach before 5 p.m. I always forget that it's before 5 p.m. My parsnips. I'm gonna probably want to upgrade my watering can, like, super speedy, because not being able to use out of water. I had one crop left. Not being able to use sprinklers is gonna be painful, because normally as soon as I can, I get my farm totally automated. And doesn't that feel like, wouldn't that feel on brand for this run too? But oh well. Alas, capitalism persists. It will find a way, whether you want it to or not. I'm trying to get south of the farm, and just explore, but just clearing some of these weeds. So down here is going to be like where I put a coop, I think, because of that little pond there, and because of all the grass. Oh my gosh, I keep forgetting that I'm literally like, it's a beach farm and the beach is right here. So technically, I'm there. Oh, no, it does specify the beach south of town. Well, fine. I'll go to the beach south of town. But I'm already at such a beautiful beach. Okay, so I think this... Yeah, so this is soil. So this part, sprinklers are going to work on, which... Oh, it's actually... It's a little bit bigger than I was picturing, so that's good. I was picturing it to be very tiny, but this is actually a pretty good size. So that'll be really nice. Are there such a thing as, like, beach chickens and, like, cows in real life? Like, does anybody raise farm animals on a beach? I've never heard of that happening. So if you have, let me know. That's just a dock. Okay. I'm trying to leave. It's probably this... No, it's not this way. Okay. Will the map give me a clue? Yes, it is on the other side. I went the opposite direction that I should have, as I usually do. Here we go. Oh, I'm also really excited that it said that crates sometimes wash up on the beach shore, so I kind of want to, like, be checking my shores pretty regularly too, because I don't even know what that means. Like, crates wash up. Never seen a crate in this game because I've never played the beach farm, so I am gonna check for spring onions before I go to Willie's. Getting the fishing pole is pretty major though, because fishing is like probably one of the best profit sources in this game, and clearly in the beginning, like, you need a lot more money. I also just realized that whole time I had been talking super close to the microphone, so I apologize for that. I am definitely getting used to this being streaming, so it's a learning curve. We go to the beach. So this is Leah's cottage down here. That's where she lives. She's an artist. Let's scavenge. I love scavenging. let's clear some of these weeds so I can walk through this shortcut. That house over there was Vincent and Sam and Jody's house. And maybe another person. What? And then the house next to it was Emily and Haley's. I am not going to be skipping any cutscenes, so watch it with me. What's up, Affinity Inc? We are doing Stardew Valley, a Joja run. So we are a capitalist frat boy named Jason. Currently I'm getting my fishing pole. Heard there was a newcomer in town. Good to finally meet ya. Thanks, Willie. Still trying to unwind from a month out on the salty seas. It was a big haul. Sold a lot of good fish. Good for you, Willie. I'm proud of you. Finally saved enough to buy. I thought that said a new roof at first. I was like, oh, that's so important. But a new rod. That's great. That's my goal. I want a new rod. A new fishing rod. It's important to me that the art of fishing stays alive. And hey, maybe you'll buy something from the shop once in a while. I definitely will be buying bait because I run out of bait pretty fast. Well, I can't put bait on this fishing bamboo pole. Yes, I am a capitalist frat boy because I've never been one before. I've played so much Stardew Valley and I always go the, like, nature conservation, small town, community center vibe route. And now I'm not. I'm gonna, this time, go the profit route. If it smells, it sells. That's what my old pappy used to say anyway. That's a good motto. Or is it? Yeah, I have also heard that the Joja route is just like a much more logical route to take. Like, it's just a better way to go, because when you finish the community center, all the townspeople, their schedules change, and like some of the shops are then like closed on. Well, by some of the shops, I mean Clint, the blacksmith. Every Friday, he's open every day until you complete the community center, and then he closes on Fridays to walk over to the community center. Stand in the basement and stare at the furnace all day. Those are his Fridays. Clint just stares at the furnace in the basement all day on Fridays when you do the community center. But if you do the Joja route, there is no community center and there is no furnace for him to stare at. So it's better. Again, better in terms of profitability. Am I gonna feel guilty this entire run? Absolutely. This is so wildly out of character for me, but I think that's what I'm going for, is I'm gonna try to be just like my polar opposite. So frankly, I shouldn't even care about the introduction goal. I shouldn't even care about getting to know the townspeople. It's all about money. I am also extremely anti-Clint. Well, okay, I would say, like, I'm anti-Clint. I don't know if I'm extremely anti-Clint. He annoys me, just because he is constantly pining over Emily, and I'm a better match for Emily, frankly. So I usually steal the love of his life, which is the most morally gray thing I ever do in this game. But this run is going to be all, well, I guess a better way to say it is no morals. Forget morals, we are going for money. can't get through. Okay. I think I just came back here to drop stuff off, right? There wasn't really anything I needed to pick up, because I've cared for all my crops. Oh, I did want to buy, I don't know if I'm going to make it to Beers by 4. I totally forgot I wanted to buy one more cauliflower. I hope I can make it by 4 because he is closed on Wednesdays. That is the one thing that is good about the community center route. Well, not the one thing, but that is a thing that's good about the community center route, is that once you complete the community center, Pierre's is no longer closed on Wednesdays. But if you go the Joja route, I have heard, like, he stays closed on Wednesdays, but then you can just buy your seeds at Joja Mart on Wednesdays. So that is an alternative. My least favorite marriage candidate? Ooh, that's a good question. So I have 2 answers for you. Number 1 is my least favorite just because I don't like him, and that is Elliot. Elliot just irks my spirit. I cannot deal with Elliot. And then my second answer for you is... Alex is a close second, though. I also don't like Alex, because he is sexist. And I don't know. I think he's kind of whiny. Like, I get that you have a tragic backstory, but, like, that's not an excuse for misogyny. Anyway, so Penny tutors Jazz and Vincent. Oh, but my other answer for that question, my least favorite marriage candidate. So, number 1, Elliot, because I don't like him. He's so annoying and pretentious. My other answer is Harvey, not because I don't like him, I actually love Harvey, but just because he is the one that I have actually never married. I actually have married Elliot before, unfortunately, but I have never married Harvey, and I played this game so much, and I think Harvey is literally the only candidate I've never gone for. And it's nothing against Harvey, he has never fit the very specific vibe that I curate with each save file. I think we're gonna do some fishing on the beach. I should also plant my cauliflower, but I can do that before bed. Okay. I've also, this is my first time in a while being at, like, my desk setup with my mouse and everything, and so I've been fishing with the trackpad for a long time. So number 1, I'm not used to fishing with a mouse, and number 2, like, trackpad fishing is so much harder that I am hoping I'm gonna be good with the mouse. But based on that first catch, I don't know that I was. We'll have to see. Fishing at the early stages of the game is always, like, really hard for me, though, because the fishing bar is so small. Ugh, Elliot and his beach cabin. I say, walking back to my beach cabin. Ugh, Alex. Hey, Jody. Oh, I think I already the secret 4th person. Haha, my husband Kent is a soldier working overseas, that's why he's not here right now. I know he'll come back safe once his tour is over. I do love the lore, like how thorough Concerned Ape was with the lore when he created this game, because Concerned Ape is the creator of Stardew Valley, by the way, if you were unaware. And he literally came up with lore of, like, a whole nation that's, like, at war with another whole, like, the fictional nations. The world building in this game is just amazing, in my opinion. In my very inexperienced gamer opinion. I'm gonna put the bread away as well. Oh, you know what? I've got plenty of energy. Let's chop some more trees. Deforestation. We love to see it. I don't know how so many trees have grown in the sand. It seems improbable. But here we are. I guess you know what? I can grow crops in the sand too. So I guess it's more like a sandy soil, sandy dirt. Yeah. There's also a character in the game named Sandy, so when I said sandy dirt, I was like, ooh, dirt on Sandy. But she's a later character. We'll meet her down the road. Literally, because you gotta take the bus to get there. Haha. I'm so funny. Get some of these rocks out of here, too. Be gone. Be gone, vile nature. Like, I feel so evil. Man, that energy depletes so fast early game. Like, this is I can probably cut down one more tree after this. Oh. Awesome. I'm gonna leave the stump. We'll worry about that tomorrow. I could definitely get it, but I don't want to. That's a tomorrow problem. That is a sentence I say almost daily in my real life outside of Stardew Valley. Though at this point, is Stardew Valley not my real life? I think it is. Should we go to the tavern again? And by tavern, I mean saloon. Let's do it. We are also coming up to the 1 hour mark of this stream, and so in about 5 minutes, I'm gonna take a 1 to 2 minute break to like refill my water and stuff. That's probably something I'll do every week, midway through the stream. I'm gonna try for 2 hour streams, and then midway through, we'll take like a minute or two break for whatever's needed. And also, just as a general statement isn't the word I'm looking for, but it's all I can think of. Just as a general statement to anyone watching, if there are ever any ways or like things that I could do to make my stream more accessible to you, or any of my content more accessible to you, please don't hesitate to let me know, because I am all about accessibility and I really want to make it as accessible as I possibly can for everybody, which is not a very Joja attitude of me, but that I'll let a little of my real personality seep in. So this is actually perfect timing because it's the end of the day, so I think I'll go to bed and then we'll take 1 to 2 minute break, and then I'll be right back, mainly because my water bottle is dirty and I haven't washed it, so I just have a glass of water, but it's small and I need to refill it. So we will be right back. And we are back, folks. I would love if you could explain, Affinity Inc., what Joja-ing the chat means, because it does sound like a wild bit of immersion, and I would love that. I'm all about deep dive immersion, getting into character. I love rain days also because you don't have to water your crops, and early game that is so helpful. Also, just so you know, I don't know if you said Jojoing because that is like an actual thing that's called that I just haven't heard of, but I am saying Joja, Joja, which is the company in the game Stardew. I don't know why I called it the game. JojaCorp. And then in town there's Joja Mart, and then there's Joja Cola, which is, oh yeah, it is in the title of my stream, I forgot about that. Joja I think is so hilarious because sometimes you can fish it out of the river, and it is Joja that you can drink, but it is labeled as trash. Because the game, like when you have something in there, see how it says like maple seed is a seed, sap, forage, like it has different categories for things. Yeah, Joja is trash. Always. Even if you buy it in the vending machine, it is still labeled as trash, which I think is hilarious. I don't even know what that was. Oh, where'd that stump go? Or that tree that I started cutting down, and then here it is. Beautiful. I guess I'm gonna clear more of this side. And I'm already almost gonna run out of energy. I might eat my baguette today. My bread that I found. Because they'll give me more energy, and then I can fish, hopefully for some profit. Oh my gosh, I am also just realizing that I didn't sell anything yesterday. I didn't sell, like, my fish or anything. I just put it in my chest. Whoops. That is because in my main personal save, I'm doing a perfection run, and I'm so late game that I'm, like, so rich, that I don't need to sell stuff, so I'm just, like, hoarding it all. Okay, let's sell this, and 2 of these, 1 of these. Oh my gosh, I was like, oh, I gotta save these for the community center. No, I don't. So we're gonna sell... You know what? What the heck? We'll sell everything that I've picked up, because we're all about profit. Making money. Making money moves. Okay, I think I'm gonna... let me clear these things, and then I'm gonna stop clearing. I'm gonna go fishing. Wait, how many... I don't really care about the introductions. I care about the mine challenge, but that obviously is not open yet. That's, gonna be in the next couple days, I think. I don't remember when that starts. I do want to fish here and, like, just see what I can catch. Because I believe I can catch any ocean fish just on my farm, which is fantastic. And again, really gonna help with profits. Okay, well, that wasn't facing the water. Seaweed as the first catch is not promising. And the second catch, okay. Interesting. I don't know the stats of, like, how fishing is, like, how good fishing is on the beach farm. But, like I said at the beginning, I am trying to do tonight's stream without referencing the wiki. So I'm not gonna look it up. I am instead... Oh, what if I fish off the pier? Maybe that'll, like, have a better shot at getting me good stuff. I don't know why it would, but see, you can get into deeper water. Oh, I'm almost gonna pass out. Yeah, fishy fishies. Anybody wanna warm? Yes, no, it's a newspaper. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. Oh no, I'm sluggish. Oh, well, that's fine, it's only noon. I get stressed when I get sluggish and it's, like, close to bedtime, and then I have to, like, slowly... Look how slow you walk when you're sluggish. Not great. And the thing is, like, you can eat, and then you won't be sluggish, but, like, you can eat, and then you'll get energy back, but I think it keeps you moving slow. Oh, man, and then walking through the grass also. This is painfully slow. This is not a capitalist walk. Thank you so much. Alterace said, way to go on your viewers. I told literally everybody I know. So I said, please, you don't even have to watch, just open the tab. You can leave it on mute and walk away. But get me the numbers. I'm really leaning into that profit mindset. Not that I'm profiting from it, but the numbers. It's all about the numbers. Maximize. Finally back at my chest. My gosh. That took almost 2 hours for me to walk across my farm feeling sluggish. Oh wait, let me try and eat this bread. Let's get this bread. Look at that. See, I got energy back. Oh, good. Okay. See, it still says I'm exhausted, but I'm walking faster again. Thank goodness, because I did not want to continue at that pace. That was rough. Yeah, so Alderways said, can't wait to stream with you. I agree. Ditto. So yeah, I do have a few friends who also stream, and I'm really looking forward to hopefully doing some collabs. I already have too many ideas for games to play with other people, so... Oh my god. Guys. Friends, this is fate. I need Joja Cola for a pizza I'm making. Could someone bring me one? The first help wanted post I get, the first one, is Joja Cola. That is fate. That makes me so happy. That was so perfect. I don't know if maybe it's always Joja Cola. I don't even remember, but I'm gonna choose to believe that it's random and that the odds of that were very slim, whether or not the odds were actually slim. Here's Sam. Hey, I'm Sam. Good to meet you. Of course, he's at the Joja Cola machine. Let's buy. I have just enough money for a Joja Cola. Fantastic. Look at this. Trash. Joja Cola. Trash. The flagship product of Joja Corporation. Trash. Utter trash. How many times can I say trash in one stream? Let's rummage through the trash. Oh, I already did. But not this one. Nothing. Okay, Penny. I don't know where she goes on rain days. See, this is the thing. Whenever I'm doing, like, completing help requests from people, I always go on the wiki and look up their schedule so I know where to find them. And I'm not doing that today. We're really delving into new experiences. Raw Dog and Stardew Valley. No wiki. Yeah, she's not here. I didn't think she'd be here on a rain day at the museum library. That's where she usually tutors Jazz and Vincent. But I couldn't remember. I didn't think she was there on rain days, but I couldn't remember, so I wanted to check there first. She sometimes sits under this tree reading, but makes sense that she's not there in the rain. Taking a break? Sir, I am hard at work. Do you not see me running? I ate a whole baguette to be here. Maybe I should cook something new and exciting today, something spicy. Hey, Pam. Wow. 5 o'clock somewhere, am I right? Here, in Pelican Town. It is 5 p.m. This is not good weather for sports. You're correct. Unless that sport is fishing. Is fishing a sport? It's more of an activity. Why am I in here? There was no reason for me to enter this house. I'm looking for Penny. This is not Penny's house. Penny, currently, lives in a trailer. And will. For a long time. There is, toward endgame, an option to build, Penny and Pam live in here, and you can build them a house. But it's very expensive, and you have to finish, like, everything else first. Okay. Hold up. Wait, let me make sure that... Yeah, it was for Penny. Great. There you go. Thank you. The payment literally is exactly the cost of the cola, so... I made absolutely zero profit, but I did make a friend. And isn't that not what we're doing? My god, what have I done? No, I'm kidding. We can build some friendship a little bit. Just a little bit. Enough, like, to be frat boy popular. You know what I'm saying? Enough to be like, everybody wants to be around me, and I don't want to be around them. I'm that kind of cool. Because listen, how am I gonna have a Jeff Bezos Italian-style wedding? A Jeff Bezos-style Italian wedding if I don't have any friends? That was a trick question. You don't have to have friends when you have money. But we'll have a little of both. Actually, we'll have a little friends. We'll have a few friends and a lot of money. That's the goal. Obviously, my other goal, is one of just the objects that I really want to obtain as soon as possible is, of course, the Joja furniture catalog. Because obviously I want to deck out my home as cute as it is right now. It is not a JojaCorp Fratboy house. Okay, look at this. No. What frat boy would live in a house so well decorated? None of them. Certainly not when they're spending their days drinking Joja Cola. So I might also need the trash furniture catalog. Because there is, in fact, a trash catalog, and it's hilarious, and everything in there is really gross, and that fits Jason's vibe perfectly. That is exactly what Jason's house would be. Trash and Joja. I don't want to get exhausted again, so I think I'm going to stop there. I mean, do I just go to bed at 8 p.m.? The answer is yes, except I'm going to empty my backpack first. Brilliant. Okay, I'm almost at 300 wood, which is great. I like to open the, or repair the bridge at the beach, like, as soon as possible, because foraging for, like, shells and coral on that east part of the beach is, like, a good way to make money at the start of the game. So I would love if I could, that's, I think, goal for today, is repairing that bridge. Yeah, let's see. Luck for today, very happy, fantastic. That's all I need to know. I wonder, can I rotate this rug? I cannot. Okay, that's fine. Whatever, I'm not upset about that. Let's water my parsnips. Yes, Alterace, I do need to work with, I have a friend who's been very helpful in teaching me how to use technology in order to do this. And so, how am I already so low energy? Is it just from watering my crops? That's obscene. Anyway, and yes, I would love to get, like, sound bites and clips for social media, etc. Figured out so that I can build my brand. Yep. Go into the chest. Oh, okay, so I don't know, Alterace, then what sound bites you were talking about. I was literally just thinking of taking a VOD and editing it. And just get, like, taking clips from there. Because that would be all I know how to do. Because I do know how to use iMovie. And I also have professional editing software that Final Cut Pro. I don't know why I call it professional editing software, it's just Final Cut Pro. Which I'm currently learning how to use, and I'm really hoping that I can get good at that quick, because I would love to, like, make videos out of my streams, you know? Like, edited videos, not just... I am going to be posting the beauties on my YouTube, by the way. Quick shout out. Follow me on subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is also Spoons404. When in doubt, it's Spoons404. YouTube, Instagram, Blue Sky, which, oh, I did forget. I put an announcement on Instagram that I'd be streaming tonight. I did forget to do that on Blue Sky, but... And what a shame, too, because Blue Sky, Blue, hello. I'll do that next week for next Wednesday's stream, because I'm going to be streaming every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central, and I'm going to be continuing this Joja save file. I meant Stardew save file, but it is Joja themed. I didn't bring my wood with me, did I? Well, I guess I can talk to Penny. Oh, you know what I just remembered too? I need someone to dance with at the flower dance. So let's take a look at the calendar real quick. I'll show you guys, friends, this calendar. So we're at the 4th. Every season is 28 days. There's obviously spring, summer, fall, winter. If there's a person on it, it means it's their birthday. Pretty self-explanatory. The bookseller comes on random days. And these flags are holidays. So the Egg Festival is coming up in a little over a week. And then at the end of the season is the flower dance. The flower dance, you can ask someone to be your dance partner, but you have to have 4 hearts of friendship with them. I currently have 0 hearts with everybody. And in theory, well, not in theory, in practice, I've never done this, but I've heard that it is possible to get any of the marriage candidates to 4 hearts before, like, in time for the first... I'm sorry, did a squirrel just throw a maple seed at me? That was so rude. Anyway, I guess being a capitalist, I should get used to getting stuff thrown at me. I'll embrace it. Yeah, so it is supposed to be possible to get any of the marriage candidates to 4 hearts before the flower dance. I have only ever been able to get Haley and Shane because both of their birthdays come before the flower dance. I am sure it is possible with anyone else, but I forget to give people gifts, and that's my downfall. You'll also notice as you watch this stream and all future streams that I get distracted really easily, and sometimes I just do things without knowing why I'm doing them. For instance, why did I just walk into my house? I don't know. Why am I standing here on the beach? I don't know. I have no energy. So what do I do for the rest of the day? I don't know. A lot of this is just vibes, you know? Do you know? Because I don't. I don't know. Should I eat some seaweed? I think I will. I'll eat some seaweed and I'll go fishing. Did I look through the trash today? I think I looked through a couple of them, but I actually don't even remember now. Because all the days, they all jumble in my mind. Every day is the same day. But also, every day is a different day. And isn't that confusing? Yeah, try living in my brain. Anyway, back to the dock we go. I don't totally remember where it is. There it is. Found it. I'm so good at directions. That's a joke, I'm really not. Time to fish. Oh my goodness. Okay, little fishies, come to your tragic demise. But, you know, it lined my pockets, so that's the happy part. Come make me money. Okay, I know that looked pretty shaky, but that genuinely is so much easier with a mouse. I can't believe I've been doing that with a trackpad for months. It is because I lost my mouse, but then I found it today, about 10 minutes before this stream started. And the reason for that is that I finally looked. See, because it was simply on the floor. next to my chair. I just never bothered to look before because I thought, I have a trackpad. But think of all the fish that I have missed that I could have been catching. It's actually not that many because I got pretty good with the trackpad, if I'm being honest. Not to toot my own horn, but I will because I am Jason. And Jason is cocky. Jason wouldn't call himself cocky though. He just thinks he's cool, and he thinks he's a normal guy. A normal blue guy. Oh, treasure chest, please. Yes, please. Oh no, I'm gonna lose the fish. No. Oh no. That was really embarrassing. Should not have lost the fish. Should not have had such a hard time with that treasure chest. Youch. It's all good. You guys are gonna see me, you friends are gonna see me. I've been trying to stop using the term guys to refer to a group of people who are not simply guys. So you'll hear me correct myself with friends a lot, but friends, you're gonna see me have a lot of embarrassing gameplay moments because I should have said this right off the bat in this stream. I am terrible at games. Video games specifically. Not good. No skill. Just no skill. But I could be worse. Okay, I could be worse. But like the games that I'm good at, it's not because I was like good at them from the start. It's because I've just played so many, I put in unbelievable hours, and that is the only reason that I can even relatively play them. I was playing Undertale a while ago. I'll sell this driftwood too. I think it's 0, but I was playing Undertale a while ago, and I haven't played it in almost a year, I want to say, because I got stuck fighting Metatron, and is it Metatron or Metaton? I forget because I haven't played it in so long because I can't beat him. I can't win, and I got stuck, so I just stopped playing. And I will come back to it at some point, probably on a stream, and hopefully one of you can help me, somebody, because I know there is a way to do it. It's just that I can't do it. So, uh-oh. Anyway, what do I do now? I'm out of energy. It's 4 in the afternoon. I've watered my I'm so sorry, my crops. I've watered my crops. Let's go talk to some people. I don't think there's anything I have to... Oh my gosh, why don't I go foraging? Well, I'm already over here now, so I'll go foraging up north first, and then I'll hit the woods on my way back. Yeah, so up here is like a little park that sometimes Jazz and Vincent use, the fountain. Just giving you guys like a town tour now. A daffodil. I always like to clear the weeds in here because technically it increases your odds of forageables appearing because there's more like spots for them to spawn. But I've almost never gotten forageables spawning there. So I don't know if that's true, but I read that it was, and that was on the wiki, I'm pretty sure. So it might not have been. I actually have no idea where I read or heard, or maybe I just made it up, but I always clear those out. Again, I'm sorry, I'm going too fast through these. Greetings, I'm Demetrius, local scientist and father. Thanks for introducing yourself. You're so welcome. Demetrius and Robin are married. I'm studying the local plants and animals from my home laboratory. Have you met my daughter Maru? She's interested to meet you. I have not met Maru yet. It can get pretty lonely up here in the mountains. Robin, you have a family. You're standing with your husband. What do you mean? You're standing with your husband. You have 2 kids. What do you mean it gets lonely? Linus, I love Linus. The stranger, hello. He's so cute. He just lives outdoors, and he likes it that way. And I have so much respect for him. Sebastian! I don't think I've met Sebastian yet. Oh, you just moved in, right? Cool. Yeah, it is cool. Just like me. I did choose Pelican Town, specifically so I could incorporate it. I don't remember what day the mine's open. They clear this out. It might be tomorrow. It might be the start of the second week. I don't remember. But once that is cleared, which was the fault of JojaCorp, allegedly, they are not liable, okay? They claim no response. No, I'm kidding. No, I'm not, because I'm Jason. I'm in the mindset of Jason. I am Jason. Allegedly. You can't prove that it was them. Okay? Don't follow the money. Don't do that. That'd be ridiculous. Should I save this gold leek? That's a good gift. I'm gonna save the gold leek. Oh, Linus likes the horseradishes. Nope, I'm selling them all. Profit. Profit, baby, profit. Okay. What did I say I was gonna do after this? Go to the forest and forage there. Forest forage. Where am I at with levels? How am I level 2 foraging already? Does it normally go that fast with foraging? I feel like it doesn't for me, but now it has, which is great. I mean, I'm not gonna complain, but again, this is not how I exit my farm. This is not the way. This is the way. Oh, I have enough wood for that bridge, I think, don't I? I gotta check. I don't remember. It costs 300 wood, by the way. Did I already check for spring onions today? Now that I'm coming here, this feels like very familiar, so maybe I did today. But like I said before, every day is the same day. Ooh, well, if I did, I missed one, so worth it. Not really. This gets, what, like two gold? I have my headphones on, and they are, they're noise canceling, but I don't have the noise canceling feature on. I have them, like, as, quote, aware, and I'm pretty sure either a really low plane just flew over my house, or just, like, a weird motorcycle. Like, not a normal motorcycle, like a weird motorcycle. Okay, I had a thought in my mind. Oh, I'm gonna sell the spring onion. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna sell the spring onion and then go to bed. I love being blue. I think it's so great. Yay! Charcoal kiln. I almost never use a charcoal kiln. Almost. I emphasize that because recently in my individual save, I think I ran out of coal. Somehow. I don't even know how. Oh my gosh, you know what I just realized? Scarecrow. I need to build a scarecrow. Or craft a scarecrow. But first... That's right, 100 gold, baby! For picking a parsnip. Then the next... what are these called? Missions? Objectives? Objectives. Next objectives. We got, Robin, the local carpenter, lives north of town. In exchange for raw materials and money, she'll construct new buildings on your farm. You'll need her to build a coop or barn so that you can raise animals. Build a coop. And advancement. As you gain experience, you'll discover new crafting recipes to increase profit. Yeah. And make life easier. A scarecrow, for example, will prevent crows from snacking on your precious crops. Oh, that's right. You have to be farming level 1 to craft a scarecrow. So I actually can't yet. Unless, did I have new ideas to sleep on? No, I did not yet. Will I soon? Yes! When you see this, you've got some new ideas to sleep on. That means you've leveled up in something. And in this case, that something is... I don't know why my mouse did that. There we go. Sometimes it goes wacky. Okay. To our valued JojaCorp customers, that's me. Our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal, pursuant to, what does this mean? In it? Like initial or something? In it, L61091, JojaCorp Amendment. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. I totally believe you. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As always, we value your continued support and patronage. Morris, Joja Customer Satisfaction Representative. Thank you, Morris. My man. That was me as Jason saying it. This all feels so unnatural for me to act like this. Normally, Morris is my worst enemy. I'm not a fan of Morris. He to me, he looks like one of those, you know the dolls that are, what's it called? The ventriloquist dummies. That's what he looks like. I was gonna say, the monkey with the cymbals, but that's not at all what I was thinking of. I was thinking of the classic ventriloquist dummies. But I also wonder, I've never looked into this, but I wonder if that wasn't done on purpose by Concerned Ape, as a commentary, and I like to think that it was. Anyway, we're gonna ignore that in this save though, because we're all about profits, baby. So we're gonna sell my 15 parsnips. No one else can have them. Well, I mean, except for Lewis when he picks up the contents of my shipping box, and then I guess whoever, buys the parsnips. And so, okay, several other people can have them, but that's not my point. I was like, why has my bowl been full of water all these days? It's never depleted. Yeah, I don't have a pet yet. My animal hasn't come. You get your animal later on. Oh, I want to go to the mines. I want to go explore. Oh, it's gonna be so much faster to go up. Wait, where? Oh my gosh. Cutscene. And I'm getting my dog. I did not think of a dog name. Oh my gosh. Okay. Hello, Jason. You see this dog here? I do. I do see the dog. I found it sitting outside the entrance to your farm. Why were you on my farm, Marnie? I guess you were outside the entrance. Okay, fine. I think it's a stray, poor thing. So you came to me? The newbie in town with no money? Don't you think this farm could use a good dog? I do, though. I do really think this. Yes, I will absolutely adopt this dog. I did not think of a dog name, but hear me out. Scout. Scout just feels like... wait. Do I want the dog to also be a J name? I don't know what other J name I could do for the dog, though. Because J names don't really give dog vibes to me. I could name him... Dog. Dog the dog. Wait, I kind of want to. Dog or Scout? What are we thinking? Let me hear your opinions. Oh my god. Jason, Jayson, Jason's son. Great suggestion. Not gonna do it. Only because I feel like that would get confusing. And also, I feel like when you add a Y to Jason, it becomes less frat boy. And it becomes more like, okay, that's a fine name. You know? Because there are certain J names that aren't J names in vibe, even though technically they start with a J. I think I'm gonna do Scout. Because, oh no. Oops. One moment. Almost deleted. I was on the wrong window. Almost deleted something important. Okay. I'm sorry, are you saying Scout is too upstanding of a name? As in, I should go back to dog? Question mark. Because I'm not gonna lie, you make a good point. Oh, Jason. Yes. Jason with the Y is too upstanding of a name. I agree. Ooh, I do like Josh. That is a very frat boy name. We're gonna go Josh. That's perfect. Well, Josh, you be a good pooch now, okay? Josh the dog. That's so great. I love giving dogs human names. Okay. Let's see. And cats. Anybody. And anybody. Any animal. I think it's funny. Okay. Oh, I was gonna go to the mines. That's right. I got so sidetracked. Where'd Josh go? Josh, you were just in front of me. You're gone. Josh ran away. I don't blame him. I don't blame him with the vibes that I'm cultivating. The atmosphere. Very uncomfortable with the energy we've created in the studio today. Is that the line? I am... Something's wrong about that line. It's something else, but I don't remember what it is. To the mines. Marlin is not a villager. I mean, like, he is, but, like, he's not one of the interactive villagers that you can, like, talk to on a daily basis. He just sits behind his desk, or stands, I think, behind his desk in the Adventurers Guild. But he's not, like, in the list of NPCs. I shouldn't be going so fast, I'm so sorry. A dark place, undisturbed for so long. I'm afraid ore isn't the only thing you'll find. Here, take this. You might need it. He's gonna give me my rusty sword. Sorry, I was fixing my mouse. Yay. Which, honestly, like, he could have shelled out for a better weapon to give me as a newcomer to this combat in the mines where I'm literally gonna be slaying monsters. Yeah, so this is Marlin. He runs the Adventurers Guild. Keep my eye on you, prove yourself, and I might think about making you a member. And I believe I'm gonna get a new objective now. Yes, explore the mine. Oops, wrong one. There's an old mine shaft in the mountains north of town. There could be valuable minerals inside, but Marlin hinted that it might be dangerous. Reach level 5 in the mines, and then I'll be able to join the Adventurers Guild. So let's go down. There is a mine shaft, like, elevator thing, but it does not unlock until you reach level 5. I think there's more you have to... I think you have to reach level 5 and then, like, slay 10 slimes or something to get in the Adventurers Guild, which slimes are a monster that we will encounter. Yay. So in the mine, you just break rocks until you find a ladder. Here's a slime. Okay, let's talk about how the first slime that I get is blue, and why can I not find my sword? Okay. That was so rude. This rusty sword, man. Not a good weapon. Not keeping anyone safe. This is normally how I arrange my tools. Now that I have my sword, I can finally put them in the correct order. my correct order. AKA the correct order. Thank you so much for tuning in, Olive Oil. I will talk to you later, and I will hopefully catch you next week for another Stardew stream. Sleep well. This cave carrot. Do I want the cave carrot or the slime? I definitely want the cave carrot more. Oh, why have I just been walking past copper? I keep forgetting that I am starting a brand new save file. I can get stone anywhere, so I will trade that for copper. I'm so in the mindset of playing a game that I've been playing for 6 in-game years or whatever. Might not be 6, it might be 4 or 5, but I'm not used to the new. Okay. Didn't think it through that you're all gonna see me in combat, and it's so embarrassing how bad I am at combat in this game, and in any game that requires combat. It's not who I am, okay? I'm a very peaceful person in real life, and so it just doesn't come naturally. That plus the hand-eye coordination just is not there. Which is so interesting considering I'm a musician, or used to be. So it should be way better. But alas, I also have a chronic condition which decreases my proprioception, and therefore hand-eye coordination. Fun fact. I cannot pick up that bug meat. But let's keep going, see if I can find— oh my gosh, I'm on floor 4, I didn't even realize that. I just need one more floor and then I unlock the mine shaft, and I complete that objective, so yay. I'm missing out on so much stone, but that's okay. It's so easy to get stone, and it's harder to get the other things that are in my inventory currently. It's not hard, but it's harder than stone. Well, harder to get than stone, not physically harder than stone is. Stone's pretty hard. It would definitely be harder than a cave carrot, but what are you gonna do? Where's the ladder? Oh no, a geode! Oh my gosh, okay. Hear me out, I'm gonna get rid of the quartz. I know, but quartz is so common, and I'll be able to find it again fast. I feel like I'm gonna be spending a lot of time in the mines, so I'll definitely be able to get more quartz. And fairly soon. And watch me crack open the geode and it's quartz or something. That would be really funny. Yay, ladder! Oh my god, okay. Level 5. Amazing. Deeper in the mine. I have to reach... Do I have to reach 40 to get in the Adventurers Guild? I don't think I do. It seems that the mine elevator is still functional. It will allow you to quickly return to any elevator doors you've discovered. A deeper expedition might be in order. So this mine elevator, the mine shaft, has stops every 5 floors. So that's why you have to get to floor 5 to unlock it. And then you can just take it back up to floor 0 and then go back down to floor 5, which is awesome. So, but I think I'm done mining for today, given that my very tiny pockets are full. I will walk over to the Adventurers Guild because I really do forget what it takes to be able to get in there. I don't think you have to look at the door, but I did, just in case. Because again, not using the wiki. Is he gonna throw a seed again? No, he did not. Sad. I guess I should go back to my little beach hut to empty my pockets before I do much else. Honestly, it's been going really well so far. I was very nervous about the beach farm map, to be real, but I think it's gonna work great. I know that the sprinkler thing is gonna annoy me, but I'll push through. Okay, let's put all this stuff in here. 4:30, so blacksmith will be closed, so I can't crack the geode open. But no, I won't get there before the museum closes, so I can't donate the topaz yet either. So let's plant some mixed seeds. See what grows. So mixed seeds will just grow a random selection from the spring seeds that are available. And then spring seeds, which you can craft right here, grow specifically those forageables that you see there. They're the ingredients to make the seeds and also what grows from the seeds. So, because basically you make the seeds with one of each and then it gives you 10 seeds, so you get more overall. I still can't craft a scarecrow because that's right, I have to wake up tomorrow because I have leveled up in farming, but you have to sleep technically that night and then you wake up leveled up, so. Oh, I should grab my wood and repair that bridge. I literally went on and on about the bridge, and I've been able to do it for days, and I haven't done it, so let's do it. Let's repair the bridge. The beach bridge. Yeah, let's grab some wood. Yay, 337. Perfect. I'm actually gonna bring exactly 300, because if I find forageables, my pocket space is very limited. I will also leave my watering can here. And no, I'll bring everything else. It would probably have been quicker to go the southern route, but that's okay. We are just taking our sweet time. We got time. It's only 6 p.m. and I have no other plans for the day, so... Ooh, something on the help wanted board. Oh, is it anybody's birthday today? No, it's not anyone's birthday till... was that Saturday or Sunday? The 7th. Lewis's, so that would be Sunday. Needs seaweed. Okay. Easy. I got seaweed. Hello, Alex. I think Alex, I want to, like, aim to be my best friend, so... Listen, at the start of this stream, like, before I started, I was so sure I was gonna go for Sam as my marriage candidate that I target. But, like, the more I've talked about it, I think I might want to go for Alex. Just because his vibe fits better. But I don't know. I'm gonna deeply consider it, so just be aware of that. I think I'll date them both to start, and then eventually I'll have to choose. And that will be a dramatic day whenever that comes. But we'll see. Beautiful. The bridge is now repaired, and I can go over here and grab all these shells. Love it. Coral, clam, sea urchin. Bam. Profit, profit, profit. Awesome. Okay. I was gonna also fish to grab some seaweed for Sam, but I am already out of pocket space, so guess we're gonna go home and sell all of this. Well, not the clay, but the rest of it. I am also going to try making my farm. Obviously, this will be a later game development. Oops. I'll come back for that. But I'm gonna try making my farm look like very aesthetic. If you've seen those like Pinterest like layout screenshots, you know, of Stardew farms, like people are so good at it, and I'm really not good at decorating things. And like making things look aesthetic, like from scratch. So I don't know, we'll see how it goes. But I started doing it in a save that I'm playing with a couple friends, and they've been doing the most of the work, but what's that saying? The brunt of the work? I don't know if that's the right saying, but it's been like helping me learn, I think. I hope. So we're gonna try to make this farm aesthetic as well. Okay, what should I do? Did I look? I don't think I looked for spring onions today, so I can go look for those. Did I even check the luck today? I don't know if I did. I don't remember what it was if I did, but this is how all my days go whenever I play Stardew. It's like, did I do this? I don't remember. Guess I'll do it again. Or I don't care enough about whatever it is to do it again, so, you know, it's a mix. And it is about 8:50 Central Time, so I think this is going to be the last day that we play, I think, when I go to bed of this in-game day, that we will wrap up the stream. Oh good, some spring onions. Yay. Was that? No, that's just a tree. It just looked weird in the dark. Not many spring onions so far this season. I'm hoping to get a lot more as the season goes on. I love when it's like a really good luck day and you come down here and there's like a whole patch of spring onions. That's a really great feeling. Feels very rewarding. Great hit of dopamine from those spring onion batches. I can't even see, it's so dark. And again, the blue, all blue person in the dark looks so great. It looks like a ghost, and I think that's so hilarious. Okay, we're gonna sell some spring onions, and then, you know what, let's clear a little bit more of this farm. Just since it's our last day, we'll max it out, you know, we'll stay up till 1 a.m. It's hilarious because, like, later in the game, when, like, your energy bar is taller so you can afford to, like, you know, be a little more willy-nilly with your energy. Willy from the beach? But anyway, then, like, I go to bed every day, like, nearing 2 a.m., and then you wake up still the next day at 6 a.m., and that's like so little sleep. That's not enough sleep. To be a farmer with those hours of sleep every day, that is not a healthy routine. But you know what? We're not about health here. Not in this save. No, no, no. We are about profit. We'll chop down this tree and then go to bed. Wait, I should chop it down the other way so I can access all of the... because I can't tell. Oh, actually, I could walk over there. Well, oh well. I wasn't sure if this was, like, overbrush that you couldn't walk through, and I wanted to be able to get all the wood, because at this point in the game, resources are very valuable, because I don't have many. And because especially since I just spent all my wood on that bridge. Alright, 1 a.m. Let's hit the sack. Hit the hay. Ooh, let's pet my dog. Hey, Josh. Okay, well, good night. Incredible. Oh, the weird motorcycle is back. Huh. Well, what are you gonna do? Yay, I've unlocked a scarecrow, so that'll be the first thing I do tomorrow. In-game tomorrow, but in real life. You know what? We're on a roll. Let's do one more day. Let's do it. I'm not ready to stop. I want to build a scarecrow. I lied. We are going to end it here. So scarecrow building will be the first thing I do next Wednesday, because I'm not going to play this on my own. I'm going to stream every time I play this. So those streams are going to be every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time, usually for about 2 hours, but you know, we'll just see what the vibe is like. And that info is right here for you as well. On this fun little end screen, look at this, that fly. It took me so long to animate that fly. And the frog. So please appreciate it. Take a moment. And appreciate my lack of technical knowledge, which somehow still made this. So yeah, I'll be streaming every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central. be there, be square. Join us and thrive. Follow me on Instagram at spoons404. That is primarily where I'm going to be posting updates. I will be posting the VODs on YouTube for every stream. Hopefully, eventually, I'll be getting edited videos too, but that might be a later project. I also have a Blue Sky, spoons404, dot blue sky or dot bsky.social. Sorry, you see it on the screen. And like I said, I forgot to update my Blue Sky for the stream tonight. Whoops, but I will next week. So yes, thank you so much, everybody, for joining. I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. And yeah, tune in next week to see some more chaos. Thank you so much. Bye.